for Around the Ozarks in 5, brought to you by Talking Rocks Cavern. Explore the beauty above and below ground at Talking Rocks Cavern. And the Springfield Greene County Park Board, reminding you to go play. Here are your hosts, Ethan and Sarah Foreheads.
Hey, good morning to you. Hope you're having a great week. Let's get right to the news.
A Carthage man is now serving his punishment after causing a car crash that killed a woman on North Glenstone at I-44. 22-year-old Alan Jones was going almost 100 miles per hour and switching lanes when he hit Rita Deckard's car, killing her. She was from Marshfield. In a plea deal, though, Jones will spend 3 months in a state-run rehab treatment program. He also got a 10-year suspended sentence that he'll serve only if he doesn't comply with the conditions of his 5 years on probation. All right, how about this? Possibly a third party rising up. Enough to win the presidency is the goal. That is the goal of the group called No Labels. And former Missouri Governor Jay Nixon is among the leaders of that group. They're working to get a candidate on the ballot in all 50 states by next year. So far, No Labels has gathered over 700,000 signatures and already qualified for the ballot in 5 states.
Well, this is really interesting. I don't know about the No Labels group specifically, but third-party candidate this time around could really
shake things up.
Yeah, could really keep one candidate out, depending on which side that person is partial to. Because man, oh man, it's going to be very, very interesting. It'll be very, very interesting. Speaking of interesting, Arkansas has some new laws in effect. One of them prevents public schools from requiring their staff to use a person's preferred pronoun, name, or title without parental consent. Another one, called the Youth Hiring Act, says that kids younger than 16 do not need permission from the Division of Labor in the state to get a job, so they can get jobs at 15. And this is interesting as well. Arkansas, now in the state of Arkansas, you do not need a license to carry a concealed handgun, which is the way a lot of states are going these days. But there you go. Concealed carry is open in Arkansas. The Metro Link, which of course is popular in St. Louis, or I don't know how popular it is these days. It's a little rough to ride on those, but it used to be really popular. It's kind of like the subway, but above ground in many spots, some spots underground. It's about to get some money from the feds, the Federal Transit Administration, trying to improve the Metro Link and help fix the flood damage that it sustained last year. So nearly $28 million is on the way to the company that runs and maintains the Metro Link in St. Louis, which of course is on the Missouri side, and then it's also on the Illinois side. And it's, I think, less popular than it used to be. Downtown Springfield is getting a new adult arcade, not that kind. The area already has a 1984, which and that's an arcade featuring classic video games like Pac-Man, Space Invaders, and more. Well, now a new venue called Big Time Arcade will offer skee ball, pinball, pool tables, golf simulators, and that sort of thing. It will be located at 301 Park Central East and will feature Big Slice Pizza and its full menu. So this is cool. Opening is expected in the next couple of months, but that's a neat new venue for downtown Springfield.
That'll be a cool. A lot of people love arcades. Yeah,
we've been to 1984, and it's weird for me because as a kid, I never went to arcades. My parents thought it was a waste of money. They didn't like the other kids who hung out at arcades, which I could understand back then. So I just never got to go to an arcade. So I was always really envious whenever my friends did. So now as an adult, I like to go to arcades, but I'm not as good at the games. Not as good at the games as most of the other people because I didn't play it a whole lot. I had the Atari 2600 version and 5200 version of all those classic games, but standing at the thing, I'm not as good.
Yeah. Ethan felt like he was missing out in his childhood because his family didn't have a refrigerator where you could just go get drinks. And so now we have a drink refrigerator. Like if you want a Coke, go get a Coke. If you want a bubbly,
a million Cokes. What do you want, a ski? I got a ski for you. Yeah. It's already refrigerated.
So
I made up my mind.
His raisin.
Well, that's true. Yeah, I made up my mind when I was probably a young teenager, but I'd go to my friends' houses and they would have these. It was like
Capri
Xanadu.
Suns.
No, not Capri Suns, the good stuff. They had a fridge out in the garage and it had drinks, and they just let me go out there and get something, whatever I wanted. So I determined at that young age that I would have at least one drink fridge, and now we have two, and I'm working on a third one that Sarah doesn't know about.
What? Stop. You guys, it's madness. It's madness. You need to know that.
Hey, listen, every time you want a bubbly, who's got a cold bubbly for you? This guy. Right?
I mean, yeah, but
is that a correct statement?
Yes, but I don't want a bubbly nearly as much. I don't have a hankering for a bubbly for as many bubblies as we have. Like I could feed the whole neighborhood.
We don't run out of bubbly. Do you not see this? You should be thanking me.
Moving on.
You have
anyway
all the bubbly you want.
Are you ready for some more news? Here we go.
This is what I live with. He doesn't appreciate me at all. And we've already heard emails from people who say that's true.
we did have one lady email me that I'm mean to Ethan. I'm like, listen, he's my favorite person on the planet. He knows it. So thank you, but no thanks. I was very kind.
She does not need to prove it every day.
Yeah, I don't have to say it on the air for him to know. So, okay, this Takata airbags, which everybody knows, are still a problem. Apparently, the defective airbag inflators in hundreds of thousands of vehicles have been recalled for years because they can explode and shoot shrapnel into your car. Now, General Motors is recalling another 900 because they still have the dangerous airbags. These are a new group of Takata inflators that is under federal investigation, but have not previously been recalled. So it's a whole nother batch. If that's you, you'll get a letter in the mail. So stay tuned. You can still use traditional incandescent light bulbs, but buying them is now illegal. So if you have them, go for it, but you cannot go buy anymore. Stores are no longer allowed to sell them, according to a new ban by the Biden administration. Perhaps you've heard about it. The Department of Energy will only allow LED bulbs to be sold. Get ready to pay more. The average cost of an LED bulb is $5 to $7, while the incandescent bulbs are about $2. However, the feds say that in the long run, you will actually save money.
On your electric bill is what they say. That's, who knows? But I do like LED lights. I like them better, but I don't like to be told what to do and told what I can't do. I don't like that part of it, but I do like an LED bulb.
There you go.
For what it's
now
worth.
You have reason to use them all the time.
Because I can't use anything else.
Right. It's you.
This is me. I thought you had another one there. Don't have my spectacles on. The Bass Pro Shops Tournament of Champions that so many people love and enjoy every January is now uninviting a former favorite. Bishop Gorman out of Las Vegas. Bishop Gorman out of Las Vegas is out of the tournament, and Vashon from St. Louis is now in. The idea of the tournament is that you bring in the top players, top prospects from across the country, and it draws a crowd. People come in to see the great players on these great teams. So that's the whole reason the Tournament of Champions exists. It draws a big crowd, and it's a great tournament. The problem this year, though, is that Bishop Gorman recently lost like two of the top players in the country. They decided to go somewhere else, in Ohio, I believe. So Vashon is in instead. They're like a dynasty in Missouri. They've won 3 straight state championships, 6 of the last 8 in their class. They have multiple Division I prospects. So Vashon is a good replacement for Bishop Gorman.
Yeah, and it's kind of fun that they're from St. Louis because Las Vegas, you're not going to draw any crowd from Las Vegas, but perhaps St. Lucians like yourself will come down and watch.
No, it's a local tournament. The Vashon people won't travel down here.
You don't
very
think?
Likely. Parents will, but they don't have like a strong following other than that. But they are a really good team most of the time.
All right. Today is the day for the midweek matinee at the Galois. Playing today, Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. The show starts at 2:00. You can get a $10 ticket and concession voucher. Not a bad deal. Plus, Greene County and Christian County senior citizens over 60 can claim a free combo ticket that includes the movie ticket, popcorn, and a drink.
Good deal.
Pretty great.
And that's a good old classic movie.
Never heard of it, but that's not surprising because not only did I not play arcade games, but I also did not watch movies.
Just a couple of them, Goonies and Dumb and Dumber.
That's right. Not that well-rounded. I enjoy all things outdoors. And neither of those things exist outdoors. But Goonies was like an adventure. Like I had friends who were the Goonies. You know, we were always on an adventure. So, all right. Finally, the hot weather outside might make you want to go ice skating because, you know, it's always cold in there. And now you can beat the heat at Jordan Valley Ice Park with Around the Ozarks. We are excited to tell you that Around the Ozarks and the Springfield Greene County Park Board are teaming up to give you a family 4-pack of tickets to the Jordan Valley Ice Park. Yeah. That includes the equipment rental and ice skating. So that is really nice. So just go to aroundtheozarks.com, subscribe to the newsletter, which will send you this podcast into your inbox daily. And it's not a bad email list. You know, like some of the ones you like get like, it's not that. This is not that. It also has an amazing calendar of all the events coming up on any given day in Springfield that people submit. And it is very thorough. I kind of love it.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
My boy, our boy, plays ice hockey now. So I've spent a lot of time at the Jordan Valley Ice Park. And let me tell you, it is cool in there. I usually have to take a down-filled parka just to stay warm because I get cold easy. But but you wear that, and this time of year, boy, it's going to be nice and comfortable in there. And ice skating is a fun thing to do with the family. So thanks to the park board. We appreciate it.
Awesome. Yeah. And for sponsoring Around the Ozarks. By the way, we just wrapped up a different contest. So we want to say congratulations to the Ozark Empire Fair ticket winners. We have Tom, Brian, and Catherine from Springfield, Joanna from Gainesville, Tara from Ozark, and Jonathan from Republic. So thank you. Yes.
That's a lot of tickets. A lot of people going out to the fair. And to tell you something, what's it run through Saturday, I believe, right?
Saturday the 5th. Yep.
And it's going to be warm for the next couple of days. 98 degrees today, like 100 tomorrow. So just be prepared for that. Of course, you can always check out Abby Dyer's Wake Up Weather wherever you get this podcast. And if you're watching and listening, just hang on. And I think she might just come up next. I think that's how we've stacked it.
I like it.
That's cool.
All right. And happy birthday to Abby Dyer, too. So you can tell her that.
When? Today? So yesterday?
Yesterday. Yeah, I think it was yesterday.
Oh, I missed that. Well, happy birthday to Abby.
I saw it on Facebook. So, All right. Well, have a good one. Thanks for watching. And congrats to the winners of the Ozark Empire Fair ticket takers. We really thank you for watching and tuning in.
We appreciate it. And we'll see you right back here tomorrow.